Shalom. I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, told me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching this word of truth and sincerity around the four corners. Peace and salutations to the Akim and the Aqua, the true believers of the hopeful elect. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And I want to speak about Esau not having no mercy, man. There was this guy named Robert Brooks. He got he was incarcerated, and they beat him down. They beat him to deletion. The correctional officers. I got a news article on them. So I'm gonna read the article and get maybe 2 precepts, and Lord's willing, this will be edifying and straight to the point. Salaki. Yeah, this is from Associated Press. It says New York correctional officers pummeled handcuffed man before deletion. Footage shows. Says a man fatally beaten in New York prison this month was reportedly pummeled by correctional officers. Let me see if this video will play. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Today my office is releasing video from the investigation into the death of Mr. Robert Brooks. Mr. Brooks had been incarcerated at Mohawk Correctional Facility and was transferred to Marcy Correctional Facility on December 9th. During the incident, he was handcuffed with his hands behind his back. He was pronounced dead at Wynn Hospital in Utica on December 10th. I do not take lightly the release of this video, especially in the middle of the holiday season. But as Attorney General, I release these videos because I have a responsibility and duty to provide the Brooks family, their loved ones, and all New Yorkers with transparency and accountability.
You see them stuffing something in his mouth, and then they beating him down. See, you Edomites got a lot to pay for. You see, propping them up to beat them up some more.
Handcuffed.
Yeah, as you can see, the might show them no mercy, man. Let me read a little bit of this. It says, newly released video of a fatal New York prison beating shows correctional officers repeatedly pummeling a handcuffed man, striking him in the chest with a shoe, and lifting him by the neck and dropping him. Body camera footage on the December 9th assault of Robert Brooks was made public Friday by the State Attorney General, Letitia James, I believe that's her name, who is investigating the officer's use of force. It says Brooks was pronounced deleted at the hospital the morning after the assault at Marcy Correctional Facility, a state prison where he was incarcerated in Oneida County. says 13 correctional officers and a nurse implicated in the attack will face termination, according to New York Governor Kathy Hochul, who says she was outraged and horrified by videos of the senseless deletion. And this is what they always say, they're horrified. But there's many more incidents like this that don't get showed through the camera, you know? And in fact, let me get a scripture. This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 13, and it reads, "For he shall have judgment without mercy that hath showed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment." Yeah, and this goes to you Edomites. Y'all gonna receive when the tables turn, and when the Israelites get the power, because Robert Brooks was no doubtedly an Israelite. You know, he was a 2/3, but he was an Israelite nonetheless, and he got his judgment. But even in him getting his judgment, those Edomites showed no mercy. And when the shoe is on the other foot, when the Lord raises up his elect, we're going to show you no mercy when we're in the kingdom. You're going to get your backs whipped every day, except the high holy days and the Sabbath. You're going to get stone cold fucked up, like Apostle Taha said. You know? Let me get, matter of fact, let me read some more. That was just a visual of a modern day lynching. You know, these devils, they still have that burning hatred for Jacob. Says the footage made public Friday shows correctional officers repeatedly punching Brooks in the face and groin as he sits handcuffed on a medical examination table. Says as one of the officers uses a shoe to strike Brooks in the stomach, another yanks him up by his neck and drops him back on the table. The officers then remove the man's shirt and pants as he lies motionless and bloodied on his back. Says these videos are shocking and disturbing, and I advise all to take appropriate care before choosing to watch them. That's what Attorney General said. But yeah, man, this just proves that we're still under the curses. Matter of fact, let me get. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 66, and it says, "And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life." Yeah, and that guy Robert Brooks, he didn't have no assurance of his life. Actually lost it. Because regardless of what, you know, it never said what he was incarcerated for, but you know, those Edomites, you know, they all live there. They all are from the neighboring towns, so they know how to keep shit under wraps to where information doesn't get leaked out that much. And it just so happens that this incident got shown to the public. You can only imagine how many more incidents like this are incidents like this are happening. You know, whether you're incarcerated or or you're on the street, you're still in slavery. You know, you got the ghettos and the slums and the barrios and the reservations. The children of Israel are still in slavery. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my power, feed the flock of the slaughter. And how do you feed the flock? If the Lord blessed you with the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of the scriptures and gave you and woke you up to this truth, this is how you feed the flock. You do your shows, you go to camp, you follow the recipe that the apostles and elders on down have set for you. You know, like it says in the book of Ezekiel, the third chapter, that the Lord has set thee a watchman, and the Lord told Ezekiel to give warning from me. So that's what we're commanded to do. Here's the verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Yeah, and this is what you see. If our possessors hold themselves not guilty who slay us, and our own shepherds pity them not. You know, these different coon civil rights leaders like Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, you know, they pacify you Jakes in the neighborhoods, saying, you know, marching for rights and all this other madness. So when the shoe is on the other foot, it's gonna you Edomites are gonna get no mercy. As a matter of fact, let me get this scripture. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 12. It says, For thus saith the Lord, Behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. Yeah, and this is talking about the Israelites. Our judgment was not to drink of the cup, but we definitely drank of it. You know, we're the apple of the Lord's eye, and he chastised us. So what makes you think that you're not going to get chastised? It says, And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Yeah, you Edomites, y'all gonna have, and you other heathen nations, y'all gonna have to drink of that cup as well. Y'all gonna drink it down to the last drops. And that's what we're patiently waiting for. So, Lord's will, you was edified. Till next time, we're gonna say shalom to the elect.